Hi everyone! Happy Black History Month as it is celebrated in the United States of America. Welcome to Tales with Tosinger. Tell me what time it is. It's time for Tales with Tosinger. Tell me what time it is. It's time for Tales with Tosinger. Yeah! Mo gbére mi dé. Mo gbére mi bọ̀. Mo gbére mi dé. Mo gbére mi bọ̀. Èsì tó Tosinger mo gbére mi dé. Mo gbére mi dé. Heba heba. Mo gbére mi bọ̀. Tosinger mo gbére mi dé. Mo gbére mi dé means I have brought my play come. My play don't land. He don't land. He don't land. Oh, happy February. Sweet people, beautiful people, happy February. I have a tale today. It's titled The Lion and the Boy. Short one, but it's interesting. I just heard it today, and shout out to the great SSB Sulaiman Bamidele of Great Dreams Radio for sharing this folk tale, which I now want to share with you. It's about the story of the lion and the boy. So, as usual, story. Once upon a time, the lion, this particular lion was just, he was just wicked. He was just wicked. He was eating all the animals. He was just doing anyhow, just, if he sees an animal, he just eats it. And all the animals in Animal Kingdom were like, this got to stop. We have to stop this lion from doing this. You know what they all did? They all came together. We know wherever there's unity, there's solution. So they all came together and they planned. And one day they were able to capture the lion and put him in a cage. So the lion was languishing away in the cage. And then one day, a little boy was walking by. And the lion started appealing to the boy, please help me. These animals are wicked. They caged me. Please let me go. And the boy took pity on him and was like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to help you out. Let me help you out. Let me bring you out. And then he opened the door. And once he opened the door, the lion said, now you have to complete the good deed you've done. And the little boy was like, complete the good deed I've done? The lion said, I have to eat you because I've been hungry all these days. I have to eat you. The boy was like, what? I just saved you. You want to eat me? The lion said, okay, I won't eat you on one condition. The boy said, what's the condition? He said, we're going to walk up to 3 different animals, and if we hear any of them say they actually have someone who returned a good deed with a bad deed, then he's going to eat him. Because the boy was like, I did you a good deed. Why would you want me to return a bad deed back to me? So the lion was like, we find 3 people who have had a good deed returned with a bad deed, then I'll eat you. Now you know it's normal and it happens and I have to eat you up. The boy was like, okay, let's go. So as they were walking down the road, they saw a dog. And the lion was like, hey dog, have you ever had a good deed returned with a bad deed? The dog was said, all the time. The farmers take me hunting. I help them find animals. They kill the animals they eat. But they just serve me bones. I was like, oh, wow. The boy was like, that's not good. And they kept walking, said, that's one. Okay. The boy and the lion, they kept going after they finished speaking to the dog. And they went on and they saw the goat. And they were like, okay, let's ask the goat. We have 1 down, 2 to go. So they saw the goat and they were like, goat, have you ever had a good deed returned with a bad deed? The goat said, all the time. The farmers use my feces to help their crops grow. And then when it's harvest time, they only feed me with weed and grass and like waste of the land. Said the boy was like, oh my, that's 2 down already. And they kept walking and walking until they saw a tortoise. And they asked tortoise, what do you think? Have you ever had a good deed return with a bad deed? The tortoise was like, what? Where is this question going? And the boy explained what happened. And the tortoise was like, before I answer that question, the tortoise is very smart. Before I answer that question, I need to know where this argument started. Take me there. The lion was like, oh, no problem. Come along. And they walked to where the lion's cage used to be and where the boy saw him before he saved him. And the tortoise said, where were you when you saw the boy? They both said, in the cage. And the tortoise said, okay, lion, get in the cage. The lion got in the cage. He said, oh, fine. And then it was like, okay, was the door locked? The lion said, and the boy said, yes, the door was locked. I said, okay, lock the door. Before I'm able to answer this question, all this have to be in place. Okay. And now they locked the door. And then the tortoise turned to the boy and said, there you go. Just go on your way. And the boy was like, whoa, that was smart. Tortoise was like, go on your way. The lesson from the story is before you come in between two people fighting, or before you answer a question, to take sides, try to know the original situation, the factors surrounding the original matter before you put your own. And that was very smart of the tortoise to do. The tortoise is always smart. And that's the end of my story. I hope you learned a thing or two. And I hope you join me in another episode of Tales with Tosinger. Make sure you drop your comment, like, and share this video. And that is the end of today's story, The Lion and the Boy. And hope to see you some other time. Take care. Odabo. That is so cute. What? That is so cute. That is so cute. Earrings. Creativity.